2, 3. Hi Beth, I will be asking you 7 questions about what you know about water pollution, the impacts it has, and what you know about prevention of water pollution. Okay, question 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it to you to keep your lawn in good shape?
I like to keep my lawn in good shape because visually it's pleasing, but I wish I didn't have to use as many chemicals as we're using right now, because it goes into the drain and our dog drinks it, and it goes into the water system, and it's just not healthy. But there's a stigmatism on nice yards and bad yards, and I guess people try and make the yard look nice. I don't know.
Do you know of any main sources of water pollution?
I would think the main sources of water pollution in our neighborhood in Williams Creek is how people take care of their yards, how they take care of the golf courses in our area, and what they put down their drains.
I agree. Would you consider yourself aware of how you might contribute to the water pollution to the nearby creek in our neighborhood?
I think the best thing would be to do is for us not to, and we don't follow all of the fertilizing things they tell us to do, and just do it a little bit less, and maybe not as often, that we can just keep a halfway decent yard and not let it drain into our curb.
Did you know that there are different kinds of fertilizers you can use?
And we use the Scott's, the 4-step, but I do know that some years we use more than others, and there's not a big difference, so we have consciously tried not to put as many chemicals in our yard as we normally did.
Okay. Do you know of any ways that you can help prevent water pollution just by doing things around your yard?
Around the yard.
Like with plants and all that?
I don't think we need to water our yard as often as what some people do. And if we don't water it as often, then we will not have the runoff that goes into the curb that eventually finds its way into the streams.
Are you aware of any negative effects that water pollution can have on the water and the wildlife living in the water?
Yes, because when our water goes into the streams, it eventually will kill the fish. The animals that drink out of it will be affected by it, and I just feel like the less chemicals, the better.
And then last question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how important do you think keeping our water clean is?
I think it's really, really important. I feel like even if it means not drinking water out of plastic containers that eventually go to landfill when people aren't consciously recycling the way they should be, I feel like we walk our dogs and they drink out of the puddles, and kids play in the puddles, and they breathe the chemicals that are in the yard, so I feel like the less we use, the better.
The runoff from this yard is a prime example of how human action and the fertilizer that we use can pollute the creek.